Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Mr. Brother Abba from the DC Church, coming at you, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kadash, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Bahashim meaning in the name, recall meaning spirit, Kadash meaning holy. These are the names and the powers that I come to you in order to profess the 100% truth and Lord's will seal the elect's faith. Shani Kabaga, Walla Rakazu Kanyam Naba meaning double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS in these times whom the Heavenly Father had enlisted the 100% truth to. And Shalom, Mubarakam, Labakarim, Shiyah, peace and blessings be upon the elect of the nation of Israel. And to the men out there that's pushing this word, its sincerity and truth. To you I say, Shalom, Mubarakam, Thumb, peace and blessings be upon you. Now, without further ado, I just wanted to make a video just touching on a quick point. You know, I don't plan on making this super duper long, but I'm gonna just go on the spirit. But I have one precept lined up. But I have precepts lined up in the midst of this one precept and in the midst of me expounding. So the name of this video is going to be called, What Sacrifices Have You Made in Order to Purify Yourself? All right. And the reason why I bring that up is because throughout the week, we are required to, you know, put forth 30 minutes of our time. That's really the minimal requirement, 30 minutes of our time in order for us to, you know, considerably have accomplished the work that we are required to do when it pertains to our videos, right? But then we also have some other requirements, some other spiritual requirements. If you are, you know, if you have some sort of, I'm not going to say status. Let me use the proper term. If you have some sort of ranking within your camp, you know, whether you be a Shariam or even, you know, brothers that are newcomers too. You know, we are all required to give a daily sacrifice to the Heavenly Father in order for us to obtain more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And that kind of is going to the meta point, which is, you know, what sacrifices have you made in order to purify yourself? You know, I'm thinking, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways? I just wrote that down yesterday too. I literally just wrote that down yesterday. I believe that's in the book of Psalms. I forgot where specifically. I just read it yesterday. Nonetheless, you know, we have so much things within ourselves, so much impurities within ourselves that we have to continually work towards mortifying. All right, continually work towards mortifying and reconstructing in a more stronger establishment, right? So what I mean by that is we all have things within ourselves in which holds us back from success, you know, spiritual success. And spiritual success is being capable of continuously making sacrifices in order for you to be purified. So fasting, accomplishing your weekly goal as far as making your videos, and the other what's the word I'm looking for? The other requirements that are allotted to you via, you know, maybe camp order or whatever you're responsible for within the week. You know, some brothers are responsible for putting an alert out for you know, pilgrims, when we go out to pilgrims. And there are just so many different other tasks that need to be performed within our day-to-day spiritual week that it takes sacrifice. You know, it takes sacrifice for us to be able to perform those things, right? But if you genuinely care about the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, those are going to be set as the priority of what you're accomplishing, all right? If you genuinely give the smallest amount of care about the Heavenly Father, you would understand that these are the priorities that you are responsible of fulfilling on a weekly basis, all right? And it even goes down to a daily basis, because the other spiritual requirements that you have are things that's between the personal relationship that you have between you and the Heavenly Father, all right? Which is praying, all right? Reading, and edifying yourself and indulging yourself in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Now, that's a requirement. The scriptures that Paul said, what? He said, pray without ceasing. All right. So it is imperative for us to be able to perform those spiritual duties on a daily basis, so that we're consistently mortifying the flesh and living the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai within ourselves, right? So this is Romans chapter 8 verse 11. It says, but if the spirit of him that raised up Yahweh Shai from the dead dwell in you, he that raised up Yahweh Shai from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by the spirit that dwelleth in you, right? So the spirit that dwelleth in us needs to continuously be tended to. It needs to continually be fed. It needs to continually be exercised and taught. So it's essentially a job. It's a daily job that we have to consistently, pour into this, so that we can reap the spiritual benefits of being able to uplift our spirits daily. Okay. So whatever task it is that you need to perform in order for you to uplift your spirit are the tasks in which you are responsible for fulfilling on a day-to-day basis. All right. On a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis, on all bases. All right. So it goes to say, it says, therefore, brethren, we are debtors not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die, right? But if ye through the spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live, right? And we're all looking for life. We're all looking for life everlasting, looking for the Heavenly Father to cleanse us so that we can obtain life in every capacity. So we have to do what's necessary in order for us to be in good standing with the Heavenly Father, so that we could obtain that which we seek for, right? That all boils down to what sacrifices are you making on a daily basis, and on an hourly basis, on a minutely basis, in order for you to subside with the spirit, or to side with the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai daily. By Shimmer Klakudash. All right. So instead of listening to music, you're listening to the word of Yahweh Shema Shai. You're listening to the audio Bible. All right. Opposed to you playing video games, you're taking 30 minutes out of your day to read and to study and to edify your spirit. All right. Opposed to you going a full week without going to the gym, or going a full month without you going to the gym, you're incorporating exercise into your weekly habits, and you're making exercising a habitual thing. Okay? So there are sacrifices that need to be made to the flesh and to the spirit in order for you to always be in a situation to where you're mortifying the flesh, so that you are the proceeds of your actions are wrapped around and indulged in spiritual doings. Okay. So it says, for if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live. Right. Because there's a lot of times to where you are presented with opportunity, and a lot of those opportunities are carnal. Talking about those carnal opportunities, you need to be picky, very picky as to the things that you let yourself indulge in, and you got to really know yourself. And I preach this so much because it's really true. It's like so important. You really got to know yourself. I know myself. Once I'm in a carnal state of mind, I'm going to continue to want to be in a carnal state of mind. So it puts that much more emphasis for me to have to do something spiritual, like fast, like, stay away from certain things that are pulling my attention, and try to the best of I'm not even going to say try, and do to the best of my ability what I know needs to be performed as far as, keeping myself in a spiritual state of mind. And that's really the accomplishable goal that we all should be wanting to do on a daily basis, is how in the hell can I myself stay in a spiritual state of mind Now, I understand, we all understand that you're gonna sometimes want to be unclean if you know what the hell I'm talking about. All men should know what I'm talking about. You're gonna want to be unclean. You're gonna want to get into some activity, you know, and you're gonna want to overindulge in things because your stomach, your physical stomach and your sexual stomach wants to be filled. We know, man. But at the same time, sometimes a lot of times that starvation is very, 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 it's very imperative to allow your body to grow, all right, and grow exponentially, all right. It's not just a growth through, oh, I'm good, you know. It's a continuous pattern of growth. That's really what we're looking for, because mortifying the flesh isn't just a one-time thing. Oh, I killed the flesh and that's it. No, the flesh is gonna come back. The flesh is it's like moss, you know. It's like fungus. If you keep creating this environment for this fungus, it's going to keep coming back. So you have to make sure that you're making sure that that place is clean so that this fungus doesn't show up. All right. So the main point that I wanted to make in this video, and I'm about to come to an end in this video, is continually makes daily sacrifices in order for you to stay in a spiritual state of mind. And what sacrifices have you made? This is a question that you should be asking yourself on a daily basis. What sacrifices have I made to stay in a spiritual state of mind? Because being in a spiritual state of mind is imperative for my growth. And if I am not growing, then I am not a part of the body of Yahweh Shema Shai, because as it says in John chapter 7, verse 38, we are all, what's it called? He that believeth on me, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. Okay. And if you're, and also what? Psalms chapter, the first chapter, where it says, he that, he that trusteth in me shall be like a plant, shall be like a tree planted by the river, you know, roughly paraphrasing. Actually, let me see. I don't even want to roughly paraphrase it. Let's see what we got. And the delight is my law. Psalm chapter 1, verse 1, it says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. So stay away from sinners, stay away from scornful, all right, and stay away from the ungodly, all right. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, meaning you're continuously indulging yourself in the things that pleaseth the Heavenly Father. It says, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. So that sounds akin of what Paul said when he said pray daily, right? Or pray without ceasing. And it says, he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaves also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. So if you're doing the will of the Heavenly Father, you're continuously prospering, right? Sometimes you may have pitfalls, but as long as you're doing the will of the Heavenly Father, you're continuously striving and putting forth a good effort in order to obtain, you know, what's it called? Your spiritual merit, you know? So that's really the main point. I pray that you were edified through this epistle. You know, I got to go. I pray that you were edified through this epistle, and I pray that the Heavenly Father uplifted you in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, by Shema Kadash. With that, I give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shema Shai, by Shema Kadash. Shen Yikabag, Allah Rakaz, Kwayim Naba Aith, with Shalom, wa Barakum, Labakan, Shayashal. Until next time, I say Shalom.